just kind of, hello, this is 12 Volt Living. I'm just thinking I should be 100% and transparent with everybody. Yes, I do live in the city still. I have access to everything on the grid. I choose to live in my RV on my off grid, making my own power because that is my end goal. I am working towards getting land, and in the process of building my RV to suit my needs, I'm also living in it so that I can foresee any problems now versus once I get land and I don't have access to any kind of backups, or especially when it comes to food storage like my fridge. And that's how we got into this 12 volt life. I got into, solar, great idea. And I'm doing great with it, as long as I don't touch my inverter. The funny thing is, if I run my inverter, I get about 12 hours before my batteries are screaming low. Yes, I am lead acid batteries. But I found I can run everything that I had with my inverter on 12 volts. And with the battery supply I have now, I can run for about 3 days. So that's how we got to this 12 volt living, and me converting everything and building everything to go with 12 volts. Yes, you look online, you find a 12 volt TV, they're like, a 14 inch is the biggest you can find. I have a 47. I have everything I had when I was still plugged into the power. I am lucky in my circumstances of where I'm at. So it gets me to where I need to be. Long story short, that's where I'm at. Just wanted to be upfront. And yes, sooner or later we will get some land and then real work will begin. But at least I will have this shelter that I can move onto the property until I get everything established. That's my goal with the RV. I don't plan on living in an RV the rest of my life. But I will have to admit, in my very, very, very small surroundings, I think it helped that I've done a lot of time in prison and used to living in a box. So it doesn't bother me as bad as it would most people. But I've learned I don't need a lot to survive. I don't need a lot of space, especially if I accept I don't need a lot of junk. That's the big thing. Realizing all the wants and dreams and, ooh, that's so cool, I gotta have it, they're really not important. It's really, if you want to get into this lifestyle, you really got to find your priorities. A lot of people can't live the way I do, and they look down at me and think I'm weird, but I choose to live this way, and I'm actually happier for it. Have a good night.